2-31784. And counsel, your appearance, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Corey Westmoreland, appearing on behalf of Mr. Peterson. Mr. Peterson, would you please unmute yourself and state your name for the record?
Hi, Jeremy Peterson.
All right, thank you. Today's the date scheduled for sentencing on your client's plea of guilty to possession of drug paraphernalia and disorderly conduct. And counsel, you have an opportunity to speak to your client regarding the report recommendation.
That's correct, Your Honor. And at this time, there's no additions or deletions or corrections that need to be made. I would simply just ask that the recommendation be adopted on behalf of my client in respect to incarceration. I would like you to know that he did spend roughly 30 days incarcerated already. So I would just ask that he be given credit for time served and assessed costs and fines. He's extremely apologetic. I know that according to the PSI, he does have some warrants outstanding. He has retained counsel on those, and he will be going to court, I believe, this week or next week to start clearing all of them up.
Okay, so you retained an attorney to clear up all of your warrants, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. I have a court starting on the 19th. I'm on a tether currently still. So after we go to the court on the 19th, we're going to go through all the warrants and start taking care of all of them. Because at this point, I just want to get everything out of the way and get over all this. The trouble's been following me for a long time, and so I'm done with it.
Well, okay, so who's the attorney that you've retained to handle all these other matters?
Richard Hammock, I believe his name is. Richard Hammock.
Okay. Okay, and he's representing you in all of these other matters?
Yeah, as of right now, we're talking. I just retained him. Well, I paid a deposit on Thursday, and we just I'm going to talk to him tomorrow, because we're working on the 19th right now, and then we're going to go after that to each one.
19th, you mean 19th District Court or the 19th of the month?
The 19th of this month. So 2 weeks from week and a half or so.
Okay. Okay.
When I met with him, I was supposed to meet with him on Friday, but my godmother, she's terminally ill, so I was helping her with her. So in order to do that, we had to move it till tomorrow. So I'm not sure of the actions we're going to take, but I know we're going to go. I'm hiring him for all the cases. I'm going to take care of all of them.
Okay. Well, sir, you seem as though you have a hard time complying with the law. You have a hard time getting along with people.
Yeah, I've been working through my issues, and I've I work with psychiatrists and things like that. I've been bettering myself, and I'm just fed up with all the stuff that I've been doing. Like I'm looking at myself as to be a better person.
Well, how are you going to do that, sir?
Well, I went to the doctor, psychiatrist, and I'm going to take care of all these cases, and then I got a job actually that I started last Wednesday. A new job, and it's a good job, so that will help a lot too. Maybe
Where's that?
Telefoods, and also there's a construction company that I'm hoping that will hire me pretty soon too. But Telefoods is the one I started. I'm going to be a manager up there.
Okay. Well, did you tell your attorney that at all, sir?
I think last time I spoke with him, I told him that I was acquiring a job there possibly, but this time I didn't tell him that. No.
Well, no, because that would have been a change that would have had to have been made on your PSI. But in any event, here's what the court's going to indicate. The court's going to indicate that the recommendation is appropriate. You have a significant criminal history. You're not a candidate for probation. You have 12 outstanding warrants for your arrest, and the court's going to indicate 90 days jail, credit for 30 days. So you need to serve 60. And then the court's going to indicate the following fines and costs. As to count one, $200 fine, $100 screening assessment fee, cost of prosecution, $200, crime victim assessment fee, $75, justice system assessment fee, $50. For total of $625. As to count three, the court's going to indicate a $300 fine, $200 for cost of prosecution, $75 crime victim assessment fee, $50 justice system assessment fee, for a total of $625. For a total of $1,250.
Your Honor,
I'm going to indicate, just one moment, sir. I'm going to indicate that, yes, sir. I'll let you speak. Go right ahead.
No, I said I apologize. That's what I said.
Okay. I will indicate that you need to contact the court here by Friday, December 1st to set up payment plan.
Okay. Is it okay for me to speak now?
Yes, sir.
Oh, ma'am. I mean, I completely understand like the penalty or the punishment and all that. It's just the things that are happening right now. Like I'm getting everything in order. I've been working really hard since I've got out of jail to get everything in order. My godmother is terminally ill. And I've been taking care of her. She's in the hospital at the moment. I reunited with my oldest son and my middle kid. I've just been working real hard to better myself. And if I do go to jail, it's gonna and this job is a blessing to me. Like this, what I've been needing. And if I do go to jail, it's gonna like backpedal me into like my spirit is boosted to be a better person, and I've been working for that, and that's truly what I want to be. So I completely understand the penalty.
Mr. Peterson is just asking for one opportunity to be placed on probation, prove to this honorable court that he can be a good candidate for probation. He is working incredibly hard at getting all of his warrants cleared up. He has retained counsel. He's already served roughly 30 days. I would just ask that this honorable court reconsider in giving him an opportunity to be placed on probation. I don't think he's going to let you down. I think he is in the right state, and I know he does not want to end up in jail, so I think he's going to follow everything that this court asks of him.
And aside from let anybody else down, I don't want to let myself down, my kids. I haven't talked to them in almost a year and a half, and you know, I've been hanging out with them last week, you know, talk to them all week, tell them I'm going to be better. Everything's going in order right now. Everything's going in the right motion. Except for the family issues, but that's, you know, there's nothing that I can do to stop that, but it's just.
Sir, you're not a candidate for probation. You have a significant criminal history. You have 12 words.
I understand. I understand that, and for a long time, that's been a cloud over my head. It's been a lot of my stress in my life, and I want it all gone. Like I'm 47 years old. It's time to be done with all of it. And I'm truly dedicated to being a better person, honestly. And I don't want troubles done. I'm done with trouble. Like I don't want without the people I was hanging out with. I don't even have their numbers no more. I don't want to speak to them. I just want my family. I want my good job. I don't want to have to do any, you know what I'm saying?
Sir, I am very glad to hear that you seem committed to having your life on the right track.
I'm fully committed to that right now. I mean, that's completely all I've been trying to do.
Well, that's good. Then I'm sure you're still going to be fully committed in 60 days when you're out of the Wayne County Jail. So you're going to start your jail term today, and then you'll be.
Well, can I ask one favor?
What's that?
Can I please have a couple days to get the job in order to see if they'll let me wait let me go do the 60 days and so I can and
Sir,
talk to the kid?
Sir,
And-
absolutely not. You have 12 warrants out for your arrest for your failure to appear in court.
I
I have
understand,
zero
Judge.
confidence. I
Judge,
have zero confidence that you will be showing up
I beg you to
to
trust
serve
me.
your 60-day
Listen.
jail. You
Judge.
continue to interrupt me. You're
I'm
continuing
sorry,
to interrupt me.
but I
You're
beg
not
you,
sorry,
have
because
faith
you've
in me.
already said that and you're
Have
continuing to
faith
do
in
it.
me.
60-day jail, stop, we're done.
Have faith in me,
60-day
Judge.
jail.
Judge, you have to have
60
faith
days.
in me. Please have faith in me.
Sir,
That's all I want is to be better. I
we're
can't,
done. We're
listen,
done, 60 days. Yes.
when do I
60
have to
days.
report? When can I go home and
No, you don't have, sir.
I will come back right in a minute. I just have to set something in order. I promise. I'm on a tether.
Sir, your track record suggests otherwise. You have
I
12
beg
warrants
you.
for your failure
Listen,
to appear.
Judge, I beg you to overlook my track record and realize as the person I am and trying to be a better person. I promise you, with everything in my heart, I
Sir.
promise you. I promise you, with
Sir.
everything I love, I promise.
We are, sir, we're done. That's the sentence of the court. Thank you.
No.
All right, we are on the record. Angelita Gonzalez, 23825.
Attorney Corey Westmoreland, appearing on behalf of Ms. Gonzalez. Ms. Gonzalez, would you please state your name for the record?
Angelita Gonzalez.
All right, and so today's the date scheduled for a probation violation. Ms. Gonzalez is on probation for operating while impaired. She was sentenced on August 14th, and it's already alive. There's 3 violations, technical violations, 1, 2, and 3. August 16th, diluted sample, August 25th, diluted sample, and then August 28th, positive for alcohol. Counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, I did have an opportunity to speak to Ms. Gonzalez regarding the allegations. At this time, we are prepared to enter a guilty plea and waive our right to have any sort of contested hearing at this time.
All right. Ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear for the testimony about to give this matter be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you heard the allegations, correct?
Correct.
All right. And as to the allegations, ma'am, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And counsel, as to the recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, I would simply just request consideration to suspend any sort of jail time on behalf of Ms. Gonzalez. She got a real slow start to probation here, but she understands that diluted tests are looked at just as a positive test. She understands that she is to not drink a ton of water before she goes in to test, as she did indicate to me that she does drink excessive amounts of water throughout the day. Moving forward, she did take responsibility for testing positive for alcohol. I don't know what the actual numbers were. I was not given that, but she's here to take responsibility for it. She may be using some products at home, some household products that may contain alcohol, and that might be the reason for the positive test. I told her that she needs to meet with probation, get a whole list of items that she's to not or discontinue using at this time. So moving forward, Your Honor, I truly don't believe Ms. Gonzalez will be in front of you for any further violations for anything like this.
Okay, ma'am, what are you currently on probation for felony probation for?
Can you say that again? I'm sorry.
What matter are you currently on felony probation for?
For Wyandotte or, oh, in Detroit? For the same thing. From, let's see, this was in 2022.
So you're on probation when this matter occurred, correct?
My probation didn't begin when this occurred. I ended up getting my probation probably right after. So I've been testing since maybe May or June. and they agreed to send over my test results to Natalie Wyandotte.
Right, okay, let me clarify. The matter you're currently on felony probation for occurred prior to this offense, correct?
Correct, but I didn't get
But
my
you were
probation
sentenced
until
in
this
this,
year.
you were sentenced in this matter before you were sentenced on your felony matter.
Yes, correct. Well, no. I didn't get sentenced. I got sentenced this year right before, and they put me on probation, but I didn't start testing or anything until right after I got in trouble in Wyandotte.
And when did you begin your probation on your felony matter?
I don't know the exact date. I don't recall that right now off the top of my head.
Was it before or after your Wyandotte offense date?
After, most likely after.
Okay, so this incident occurred April 22nd. So you had your felony matter, then you were then you picked up your Wyandotte matter while you were out on bond on your felony matter. Then you were sentenced on your felony matter, and then you were sentenced in this matter, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Okay. And you're still using alcohol?
I'm not using alcohol.
You're not?
No.
So what are you indicating is the reason for your positive alcohol test on August 28th?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
What are you indicating is the reason for your positive alcohol test on August 28th if you don't drink any alcohol?
Well, I do use mouthwash, and I didn't know that would pull up as a positive result until speaking with my attorney yesterday. And he was asking
Ma'am, then you need to pay attention when you're given your probation instructions from.
I was never given a sheet or anything like that.
Please do not interrupt me.
Okay.
You're given written instructions and you're given verbal instructions. At least from this probation department you are. I can't speak for the Third Circuit Court. And so you're telling me that you didn't receive any instructions from this court at all, from this probation department at all?
No, when I was speaking with my attorney yesterday, he said I should have gotten like a sheet with the list of like items and stuff that I shouldn't.
I said there is a sheet out there that will give you a list of items.
Yeah, that was never provided.
Putting responsibility on anybody.
Just as far as like things I should be signing up for, classes and checking in with my probation officer. That's everything that we went over when I did speak with my probation officers. But as far as like things that I shouldn't be consuming outside of actual alcohol was never discussed. Like I wouldn't be using mouthwash. Like I honestly had no idea. I've been doing good this whole time with my other probation officer. So I'm not trying to get in trouble in both counties. Like I got a kid and stuff. I'm not trying to do that.
When's the last time you consumed any alcohol, ma'am?
Say that again?
When is the last time you consumed any alcohol?
The weekend that I got arrested. So April, I believe it was right before my birthday, so April 20th.
And you're testing weekly?
I'm testing weekly.
Is it the same day every week?
No, it's random.
Okay. So the court is going to adopt the recommendation. You're continuing to complete all terms of probation, $50 probation violation fee. We're going to indicate 5 days jail. The court's going to suspend that jail. To November 6th at 9:45 a.m. Anything else, counsel?
Not this time, Your Honor.
Ma'am, please email into Ms. Shaw and she will get you set up with your terms and conditions.
Okay.
You have a child and you
Yes.
work, correct?
I'm currently out on, I injured my knee, so I'm going to be having surgery in October for my knees. I haven't been working for the past 3 months, but I do have a job.
Okay. Ma'am, make sure that you are communicating with your treatment team, your medical team, regarding your inability to use alcohol.
Okay.
Maybe you might want to ask Ms. Shaw to give you a refresher as to some examples of what you cannot use. It does not negate your responsibility of looking at ingredients in every product you use to make sure that you do not consume alcohol.
Okay.
All right, email into her please by 11:40.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.